Simon & Schuster Audio presents One Dark Night by Hannah Richell. Read by Beth, Eyre. The Oxford English Dictionary gives the meaning of folly as 1. Lack of good sense, foolishness, an act of sheer folly. 2. A costly ornamental building with no practical purpose, especially a tower or a mock Gothic ruin. Prologue. Saturday, 10 p.m. They crowd beside the bonfire, faces cast in flickering orange light, backs turned to the dark unknown. It's not true. Sally wasn't real. It is true, insists the boy. Sally was here, her name scratched on the walls of the old hunting lodge. They lean into the story, his words holding them captive. She was a local girl, engaged to be married, until her fiancé caught her cheating. He murdered her at the Folly on their wedding day, left her body for the crows. They say she haunts the woods now, a girl in a white dress luring people to their deaths. Like I said, just a stupid story. There's one way to find out. They circle the board, hands reaching for the glass jar. The boy waits until the only sounds are the crackle of the fire and the soft breeze whispering through the trees. Is there anyone out there? A giggle is stifled. Is there anyone there? There's a jolt as the jar shifts on the board, a spasm of movement beneath their fingers. Someone gasps. Shh! You moved it. I didn't, I swear. This is horseshit. They wait until the jar begins to slide, gliding smoothly to the letter S. It slides again, this time to A, then L, L, Y. Sally, whispers one of them. She's here. There's tension in the circle, an invisible noose holding the teenagers in place. What do you want, Sally? They watch as the jar shifts. D, A, R, E. One of the girls jerks backwards, breaking the circle. There's someone out there, she says, up by the trees. That's not funny. I'm not joking, I saw them. The boy leans into the board again, the firelight caught in his eyes. Who's there? He asks, and they're all silent as the jar glides beneath their fingers in a smooth, steady pattern, bouncing from letter to letter, spelling out a single word. Sally, Sally, Sally. Chapter 1. Sunday, 2 a.m. The two women spill from the back of John Slater's taxi into the triangle of light falling from a street lamp. The blonde tugs at her skirt and straightens the flashing devil horns perched on her head, then promptly drops her keys in the gutter, cursing loudly. Her friend giggles and staggers towards the house, calling for her to hurry up. She's busting for a pee. John waits until they are safely inside, lights on and the front door closed before turning the car around. The last fare of a rowdy night. Job done and into the home stretch. Alone now and yawning, John cranks up the radio and opens his window a few inches, hoping a blast of cold air and Lionel Richie will keep him alert. If he's lucky, he'll get a couple of hours of shut-eye before the wife wakes him. He leaves the market town behind and takes the snaking road towards Bath, his car cruising down into the valley, past the turning for the fancy private school, where he sometimes drops rich kids with their freshly pressed blazers and their monogrammed luggage.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?